This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Philippines, good evening. Maayong gabi sa Tibok Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, up to Sabah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh. Ako po si Eric Espina. Ito po inyong nag-iisang Republika. Today, November, is Drug Abuse Month. Our guest, I'm very happy to say, the last time I saw him, before he became part of the anti-drug war, was a senatorial candidate and was even endorsed by no less than President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, at the time Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte. This was during a one-hour, one-on-one interview with the President in BB Sullivan when he was launching his national campaign. And of course, this program was very privileged to have him. Today, our guest is General Dionisio Santiago, former DTB chair from July to November. Before we're going to talk about our topic, which is Pdea or PNP against the drug war, as of this taping, spokesperson Harry Roque has stated that, and we would like to give a chance to our guest to answer this, that part of the reason our guest was let go was because of alleged junkets. Is this true? Ano ba ang totoong kwento nitong junkets? Kaya inalis kayo, natanggal kayo, or you were forced to resign?
No, I was told to resign because of I do not want to talk about it, but I was shocked na meron pa ng bagong charges na ako leader sa junket. Teka, excuse me kung sino man ang nag-accuse niyan. I-check nyo because ang binayad ko dyan was my salary.
Okay.
You can check with DDB, ang salary na ang salary ko is 112,000.
Okay.
And we paid 76,000 out of the for the passage of my wife.
Okay.
And we paid for the hotel room. Ang anak ko, taga Northwest Airlines, nag-rendezvous sa amin doon.
Okay.
And they live with us doon sa room.
Okay.
And we paid extra, ang anak ko nagbayad. This is with Northwest Airlines.
So mas mura, you're trying to say mas mura kasi nasa Northwest.
Walang bayad yung anak ko.
Walang bayad?
Buong pamilya niya was there.
Hindi ho ba kayo kasama? I mean, aren't you also part of the privilege pag yung
No,
anak
I'm
nyo?
part of the privilege. Kaya nga nung na-report kami na yung mga jet setter, biniro ko rin ako, jet setter ako. I travel business class. Because my son, pero subject to availability of seats.
Okay. Because your kwan is working.
Non-revenue yun eh.
Is working with Northwest or?
Yes, he's based in the US. He used to be based in New York, sa Connecticut, sa Kennedy siya. Now, nagugulon siya. He moved to Indiana. So when we biyahe, pag bumibiyahe kami, Christmas Eve, so we celebrate Christmas doon dahil maluwag ang aeroplano.
Yes.
And we celebrate New Year there and we miss our New Year here.
Malinaw lang po, just to clarify it. When you use the term junket, it's usually government funds that are being used.
Yes.
No? In your case, was it government funds?
No. Sabi ko, sweldo ko eh.
Para malinaw po, madinig nila.
No, sabi ko, ang net ko is 112,000.
So, hindi ho gobyerno ang nagbayad?
No, gobyerno, sweldo ko.
Sweldo mo? Okay.
O paano naging gobyerno? Paano naging junket yun?
Okay.
O yung anak ko sila libre sa Northwest, sa Delta Airlines.
Oo. Ay yung sinasabi po sa press con ni Secretary Harry Roque na 6 kayo?
You know, nandun eh, di sama nila si Secretary Baby because when we
Sino
are-
ho yung Secretary Baby na?
Secretary Baby of the Office of the President, Special Concerns.
Ano hong family name ng Secretary Baby?
Secretary Baby Ignacio.
Okay.
Ang kasama dyan sila, nakasama ko itong huli sa UN, si Rondain. Pagkatapos, pero New York mo, nakasama ko si Joan Season
Oo.
na nasa research.
Okay.
Yung miso namin, ang tawag.
Oo.
Then yung isang tao niya, because as a matter of fact, nitong bago ako na tamaan ng ganito, ang sabi ko, ang tagal ko nang pumupunta dyan, wala naman palang na bago.
Aha.
So, we will have to reduce the number of trips.
Okay.
Kasi wala naman bago eh. Kasi I was executive director of DDB
Oo.
way back in 2004. Tapos ng Pdea ako balik-balik. Pdea, siyempre, law enforcement portion. Ang punta ko nitong UN because si Aaron Aquino did not want to send somebody for law enforcement. Iba-iba yun eh. Alternative development, law enforcement, ano ba yung naunang portion ng preventive education.
Okay.
So, naghati-hati kami.
Aha.
Dahil every month yung 1 month, pwede nga swapangin ko kung swapang ako. Pero di nati-hati ko sa mga tao. Saka yung lakad na yun, i-check nila, may authority from Malacanang lahat yun.
Approved by Malacanang?
Yes.
Mga biyahe nyo?
Yes, yung biyahe namin, may travel authority.
Kasi hindi ka naman makakabiyahe pag wala kang travel authority.
I-stopin ka sa airport.
Yes. Oo.
O, iba paano naging junket yun? Ba't nila in-approve?
Aha.
Unang-una, may specialization bawat tao.
And then what you're saying is that there's nothing new to this continuing education that you go in the US.
Sabi
So
ko,
gusto mong iksian?
hindi, sa matter of fact, yan ang sinabi ko, nang bago ko umalis, babawasan na natin yan.
Oo.
Ang kailangan pumunta, technical people na.
Okay.
At itong huli nga, hindi na nga tumuloy sa Geneva, pero ito puro on the whole mga community-based rehab and everything. Hindi na ako pumunta ng Geneva because yung ASEAN. So ang pumunta, may pumuntang Vienna, iba-iba, naghahati-hati kami. Naghahati-hati, pero kaya nagdadagdag kami tao. Hindi pwedeng kayo ng kayo. Hindi dapat na-host isang organization. There should always be an understudy. So nagdagdag ako ng understudy. As a matter of fact, nung huling meeting, sinabi ko yung mga tao, kayo magsalita para matuto kayo how to sit down sa UN mga debates.
Yes.
May masama na i-prepare mo organization. Hindi naman, 1 year lang ako supposed to be dito eh.
1 year lang dito sa DDB?
Yes, because I'm serving the unspent term of Secretary Garcia who immigrated.
Okay.
So wala. Sabi ko, mag-prepare kayo, hindi ko magtatagal dito. Sumobra nga hindi tagal eh. Sabi ko sana mga 6 na buwan. Kasi I wanted some other things dahil hindi naman pagyayabang.
Nanggaling na kayo kasi dito, no?
I have other specializations.
Nanggaling na kayo dito, no?
Tagal na ako dyan. Tinyente pa ako, drugs na ako eh. Sa Metrocom ako, marijuana yung kuhan. Tapos ito, 6 na taon na ako rito. Ito, repeat performance to. Pero para ako gamitin lang sa junket, excuse me naman.
Can I use this term, General? Na project kayo. Meron sigurong may gustong pumalit sa inyo?
Hindi
Meron
ko alam.
ba kayong kalaban? Meron
ko alam.
Sa tansya nyo po, how do you see it? How do you see this?
Hindi ko alam. Sila mas sumagot sa akin because ang dumidiskarte naman dito, hindi ako, appointee lang ako eh.
Yes.
I'm just an appointee. Ako naman, nung sabihin, mag-resign, hindi nag-resign. Hindi naman ako mahirap kausapin eh. Diba? Bakit ako na-target ni Roque?
Okay. Could it be possible that the palace was misinformed?
Baka mamaya, iba na naman terminal lumabas. Hindi ko alam kung anong information.
Have they seen your video interviews?
Doon sa takbo ng mga naririnig ko, mukhang hindi eh.
But in this program, you can say that in many of your interviews, you have actually defended the drug war, no?
Panoorin lang lahat ng interview ko. Pati yung interview ko sa'yo kung may sinabi ko against government. Nagtaka nga ako bakit biglaan lang against the president ako.
So you mean to say, if the palace will look at all your videotapes, it speaks for itself.
Oh, even si Secretary Roque, kung panoorin niya, baka I hope he will have time to view.
Oo.
Na kasi unang-una, yung interview ko, yung pinanggalingan ng mistake na yan,
Oo.
alam mo naman kung sino gusto sumira kay Presidente.
May isang pahayagan.
Hindi lang, saka network.
Network ng pahayagan na
For
ito.
very special reason yun eh, di
Oo.
ba? Endangered na sila eh.
So you're saying you were misquoted or
I think
Chinap-chap yung
I think
statement
it is
ninyo.
intentional. Bibigyan kita isang
Chinap-chap yung statement
I'll
ninyo.
give you one example.
Oo.
Sa isang interview ko, sabi ko, si Presidente ginugulpi nyo because you cut short.
Oo.
Because ang sabi ni Presidente, yung mga nasa drugs na yan, papatayin ko yan.
Oo.
Patayin nyo.
Oo.
Period.
Oo.
O di sabi, pag may namatay, EJK, utos ng Presidente.
Oo.
Sabi ko, pero kung idudugtong nyo, ang kadugtong na sabi ng Presidente, pag lumaban.
Yes. Oh, pag lumaban.
Di ba?
Tama. Oo.
Di ba kinakat short?
Yes.
Kaya sabi ko, pwede tapusin nyo yung sinasabi ng Presidente para walang napapahamak na tao. Intentional yung ginagawa sa kanya eh.
Alam niyo po, General, meron tinatawag na fake news. Ako magsisimula ako ng terminology, sana magamit ang Malacanang, chop-chop journalism.
Ay, hindi problema nila yun.
Baka gusto nila chop-chop journalism ang nangyayari
Hindi,
dito.
ibig sabihin, huwag yung kakampi, banatan nila.
Tama, tama.
Hindi ko naging kalaban kahit minsan.
Tama yun. Tama
Miski
yun.
tinatanong ako, will you support the President? Hanggang makamatayan namin because advocacy yung pinagsamahan namin eh.
Yes, yes.
Hindi naman yung aming pangalan eh. Advocacy,
Advocacy, oh.
which is beyond us.
Nagkaisa kayong dalawa ni
Hindi
President.
naman kami naghiwalay eh.
Oo, tama. Oo.
O, kaya sabi, do you still support the President? Sabi ko, moral obligation ko because we have the same advocacy.
Oo.
Pagkatapos, sabi ko, siguro kung isa sa amin, kung ako naging gawin lang nasa pro-drugs ako,
Oo.
baka maghihiwalay kami, iwanan niya ako, okay lang. Kung totoo.
Oo. Yun nga, doon sa opening statement ko po, I remember during our interview.
Ayoko na, I did not want to talk about
yes,
it.
yes.
I thought we will, yung interview ko,
Oo.
na pinanggalingan nito was I was explaining the whole government program.
Correct. Because it
This
is
is the
drug abuse month.
abuse month,
Okay.
prevention month.
Tama.
So it is, pagkatapos ang kinukong ko nga, bakit ako nagpapa-interview? Because I thought the exposure of the
Pdea
soft approach, not Pdea, but the soft approach
Oo.
of the government of the President,
will help.
gusto kong ma-enhance.
Tama.
Because nagbabayad kami 800,000, ilang minuto lang ang bibigyan ako ng 2 minutes. Itong interview mo sa akin, I'm very sure will reach
Oo.
the homes of a lot of people
Yes.
na libre.
Yes.
No?
Oo. Matagal na po tayo kasi magkakilala din.
Hindi, na-explain ko yung programa ng gobyerno.
Yes, yes.
Tinake advantage. No? I do not want to, sabi ko, hindi ko na tinanong kung sino yung panganang bata. Dahil sabi ko, baka siya ma-chop-chop ko.
Oo.
Hindi, masyadong sobra. Alam mo, inaabuso ang gobyerno.
Oo.
Huwag naman ako idamay doon sa ako pa kasama sa nang-aabuso sa gobyerno.
Oo.
Alam mo, nung pabao na yan, pinag-usapan na yan. Na kasi nung tinanong, sabi, sino sasagot yan sa mga, ano tawag doon sa mga biyaherong mga generals.
Oo. Yung nagre-retire.
Hindi nagre-retire. Yung may tawag sila eh. Yung mga, sabi ko, ako tinuro nila, sir, ikaw may pinaka-senior. Sabi ko, ako'y jet setter.
Oo.
Oo, tapos I travel business class.
Oo.
Subject to availability of seats.
Oo. And because you have a
Non-revenue kasi yung akin ticket
Oo,
eh.
at because you have a relative, it makes sense eh. I mean,
Alam mo,
anybody knows
kung
that.
pwede nga, to save government nga, there was a time na ginamit ko yung, may ticket ang US government. Nag-sponsor ang US eh. Itong huli libre to, bigay ng United ano bang government nagbigay to? The government of Switzerland yata.
Okay, yes.
Geneva yun eh.
Yes.
Yung susunod is Adelaide.
Yes.
Ikutan mo Adelaide, Australia, Adelaide, Sydney, and Canberra.
Oo.
I'm interested to, as a matter of fact, kung junket na i-consider because sabi ko, mag-arrange ko ng papuntang Hong Kong.
Oo.
Kasi maganda ang Hong Kong Correctional, pati yung drug rehab system.
Oo.
I don't have to go there because alam ko na ako na nga mag-coordinate. So may coordination, they can check it. Talagang nagpapapunta ako, sabihin nyo, yung DOH, yung DOJ. Sinama ko si Governor Abet when he was Justice Committee Secretary. Sinama ko, kaya si Governor Abet, merong community rehab yan. Na dating barracks ng batalyon, nung umalis ang batalyon, ginamit niyang community-based rehab. As a matter of fact, si Presidente rin, merong community-based rehab na maganda yan sa Davao mismo. Mayor pa siya, hindi pa siya Presidente.
Hindi ba natin pwede kopyahin yung ginagawa ni Mayor Duterte doon?
As a matter of fact,
yun ang kinopya natin.
pinapakopya ko.
Mabuti naman.
Kasi ang laman nun, tanong mo sa kanya, 172 lang. And he's catering even to the adik of Cotabato.
Okay.
Cotabato and Jensan. Merong
kasama din.
Tapos meron siyang test the training doon. Nag-inject pa nga ako, nag-suggest ako. Ang daming ko ng test padagdagan natin ng mga vocational courses.
Yes.
Dahil marami ka pati finishing ng building. Ginamit ko pa model, sample yung kanya.
Yung kay President Duterte?
Yes.
Does the President know this?
I don't think so.
Hindi alam ni Presidente ito?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's very sad,
Hindi,
nabanggit ko lang po yan kasi I remember...
Kaya lang, nagkuha na nga ako nung sinabi ni Freddy na tinitira ako, ba't ako nadamay na naman? Yung junket was approved by Malacanang, lahat ng tao doon. Meron pa nakasalang doon na portrait. Si Secretary Reyes, still there.
Sino hong papalit sa inyo?
Hindi ko alam.
Hindi nyo pa alam?
Hindi ko alam. Ba't pinag-resign ako? Nag-resign ako.
If the President would ask you for who can you recommend?
Ayoko na makalam. Baka magkamali ako.
Baka magalit ulit sa inyo?
Ayoko makalam. Normally, I leave it to them. Miski nung nasa armed forces ako.
Sila na bahala?
Hindi kami nagkukuhan. We let the board do its job. Miski si Presidente naman, yan ang thinking niya, nandiyan ka.
Ikaw na bahala dyan.
Kaya sabi niya sa akin, ba't siya nagkukuhan? Iniwanan ko sa kanya. Kaya lang, hindi naman ako in-empower sa totoo. Nabanggit niya yun, pero ang Pdea in-empower niya. DDB ako.
Okay. Yung from July to November, if you can just, in the very brief stint that you had, what achievements, anything new?
Ayoko magyabang. Tanungin niyo ng Pdea and DDB. Tanungin niyo DDB kung anong kuhan. Sasampulan na lang kita.
Yes.
Ng pick 1. Napagkasundo ko ang pare at ang local government. Tapos na-cite natin yung kay Father Abelardo, yung saklay. Yung church nakikialam na ngayon sa rehab.
Yes.
Tapos tinuturuan namin sila, sir, sa church kayo, bishop, hindi nyo papakinabangan ng pera ng gobyerno dahil private.
Yes.
Ang pera ng gobyerno by policy na yan, dadaan sa local government. So you have to talk. At nagtutulong ang local government. Tapos, nandyan ang saklay, gumalaw ang, pati municipality of San Antonio, Nueva Ecija, sinasite ko yung corporate social responsibility. Yung mga for rehab na ganyan, yung may talent at magmamatch, nag-open ng CDC.
Okay.
Clark Development Corporation. They are ready to accept yung po pwede.
Para for employment.
Tapos marami ng private sector na tumutulong. So, under corporate social responsibility.
Okay.
So, yung program, nakuha natin na, yun nga, humihingi kami kay Senator Lacson ng budget
to help
para dagdagan for advocacy.
Okay, we're going to pause for a few reminders. We'll come back and talk to General Santiago, and maybe we can shift to whether it's Pdea or it's the PNP. What about marijuana, legalizing it, etc., etc. When we return.